Hey everyone, this is David, and this is the Late Night with David Jones. This is probably the first video I've done that has visual. It's usually just podcast or audio podcasts with Carl or some other people, depending on what we're talking about. I know I've only done the Arrowverse stuff with like Troll Hunters and Justice League reviews, but today I kind of want to let y'all get to know me, and I am the founder of the Late Night with David Jones. I want to kind of talk about me and everything. As you see behind me, I like to I have a small, I don't want to say a big collection, I don't want to say a small collection. However, I just kind of want to say I do like to collect Pops. Right here. There's some here. I have my Justice League statues. I have Batman, Flash, Supergirl, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman. I even have Damian Wayne, Dick Grayson, Nightwing in the red suit. There's also a blue suit I haven't gotten the chance to get yet. I have Tim Drake, Robin. I have Green Lantern, and I have Cyborg. And showing up now, I have a collection of Pops. Mostly kind of just stuff I like shows I like, movies or shows and stuff I like. So I usually collect. I'm just going to slowly get into buying more Pops and make my collection more variety. When I go to conventions, if I come across a vendor who has any kind of Digimon plush that it's like, ooh, I would like that as a plush. I have 4. I have Zunamon. I have Demivimon, I have Koromon, and I have Poromon. I just blanked on this guy's name. But other than that, I do like to collect stuff. I also I like watching TV and movies. I'm actually about to try and get into finishing *Halt and Catch Fire*. I've been here, it's amazing. I've seen a couple episodes here and there. But I'm also reading, I also read books from time to time. Some of my favorites is Ready Player One, the Magic 2.0 series, like I'm Off to Be a Wizard, and its sequels. There's 4 in that series. And I also am rereading right now a book, 3, there's 3 books right now, 4th one comes out February 20th, and that's Superpowers. If you haven't heard of Superpowers, you don't know what it is, here's a brief explanation of what it is. Think of Harry Potter. You have the Hogwarts score, and them going to school to be wizards. Take that and just throw in superheroes. It's legitimately about these kids they're in college, and they're also trying to become heroes in the Hero Certificate, HCP, which is the Hero Certification Program. The author, Drew Hayes, does a phenomenal job writing the books. I've listened to my audio, and just overall, I enjoyed those books. If I find a book I like, I will read it. I'm not big onto being forced to read or anything like that. However, other than that, if you listen to the show, I love the Arrowverse shows, Flash, Supergirl, Arrow, Legends, and the new one, Black Lightning. Other than that, I just kind of want to broaden. I'm trying to grow my channel into getting into video. It took me a little while because I didn't have any kind of backdrop I could use. I finally got me a second bookcase, which kind of is serving as my backdrop when I do videos. Other than that, it's pretty much all I can think of off the top of my head that I would like to kind of visual to like, oh yeah, this, that. So I kind of go through my collection and kind of talk about what stuff I enjoyed the most, what stuff I was like kind of craving to get and finally got that I was super happy about. And the first thing I got, which I don't know if you can see, so I'll make sure I put a little thing in the corner right here. I have the Voltron Lions from the new Voltron Legendary Defender on Netflix. this row right here, I'm pretty happy about because I'm a big Digimon fan. As you know, I get plushies and or kind of plushies and everything. But I have Imperial Paladin mode with the Omni Sword. I have Metal Garurumon. I have Omnimon. I have War Greymon, and I have all 9 of these figurines right here, which is the 8 rookie or the 8 Digimon and Greymon, which it took me a while to get all 9 of them. That's an accomplishment in myself that I'm like, I got all 9. Yes. The next row, the next kind of 2 rows is both Power Ranger semi. I have the Dragon Zord Zord. I have the Power Ranger Samurai Megazords. The Power Ranger, the movie with the Ninja Zords. I have those. I have the Thunder Megazord. I have 2 sets of Power Coins. I have the original Dino Coins and the Ninja Coins. The Dino Coins I have signed by Johnny on Bosch and Steve Condinius, who they came to a convention here in town called Collecticon, and they were joyously, they signed it. I'm very proud of that. I'm hoping to get other Rangers to sign it that's been those Rangers, like maybe I just blinked on their names. He played the Jason. I'm so sorry I blinked on those names for some reason. I have some Dino Chargers from Power Rangers Dino Charge and Supercharge. I have the Falcon Zord, which does go with the Ninja Zord. Kind of cool. I have the Saba, the legendary Saba Saber from the Right Ranger. His talking sword. I have the Dino Morpher, which I was pretty happy to finally get at a convention at Collecticon also. Pretty happy about this. It comes with all 5 coins. I also have the 6 original Power Ranger heads. Pretty proud of that. Let's move on to this shelf, which this top shelf is pretty much like my anime shelf for now. I have Deku from My Hero Academia. I have Hollow Ichigo, Super Saiyan Blue or Super Saiyan God Vegeta. I have the Voltron from the 80s pop figure up here. I have Ryuk from Death Note as a figurine. I have this cute little Jolteon, who's my favorite Eevee evolution. Here, I'll get you a little close one. He's my favorite Eevee evolution. I have Trunks from Dragon Ball Z also, and a Liger Zero, I believe. I just blanked. I'm so sorry. From Zoids, Zoids was it was like this anime when I was a kid that no one talks about anymore, really. So that's that. I've already talked about the statues. I have more Pops down here, which is mostly Marvel and It's mostly Marvel and Star Wars with Mega Man in here. And you don't know if you can see it down here. I'll put a little thing up here. I have the Legacy Red Ranger helmet from Mighty Morphin. Got that Toys R Us. I was very happy about it. I have a portrait of the Flash, which I got for Christmas one year from a friend. Thank you. And if you can see, it's printed on dictionary paper, so it's like it has definitions in the background, which they don't have anything to do with the Flash, but I think it's kind of cool. I also have the Poison Ivy Cycle Life and Death, signed by 2 of the people that worked on the comic book. It's issue 1, which I found out recently that they are local to my city in Jacksonville, which I thought was kind of cool. I didn't know that at the time. So there's that. That's pretty much it for these shelves. I have one more thing which I'll also put in the corner so you can see them all. I have some more Pops and some other figurines down here. 2 of the 4 in the background, I have the Flash, the 10-inch Hulk Gladiator from Thor Ragnarok, I have a Batman and I have Santana, which are Santana is one of my favorite people like characters I don't really mention a lot because one every time she's introduced or she's brought on anywhere I watch, it's always a good time. Young Justice, she was amazing in there, and the fact that her magic's a little different because her spells are everything she reads backwards. So, for instance, Diva, that could be a spell. Because it's the spell. It's like the spell like abracadabra. Say that backwards, and that's what the spell is. That's a little hint. Yeah. Um, Other than that, and a couple other things I'm happy about is I have the case. I have two figurines from Case Close, which was an anime that I watched as a kid. That again, no one really talks about. It's still ongoing in Japan. It has like 700 or 600 episodes. And under it, I have the complete series of Smallville, which I got on Amazon for $100 back when Batman v Superman came out, because they had this big deal on Superman and Batman properties. I'm very proud about that, because I watched Smallville when I was younger, and then I kind of fell off a little bit, and then came back for like the last season, and I finally seen the entire series from start to end, and I did not realize how many DC property or DC characters they introduced in that. The JSA, Jaime Reyes, Blue Beetle, Booster Gold. I do remember Booster Gold. Dr. Fate, and just all these other like DC characters I didn't expect. I didn't think of Smallville bringing them on to the show. Which, bravo, they did a great job for what they had back then. And, it ran for 10 seasons, from 2001 to 2011. Bravo. And then right after that, Arrow started, so I think Smallville has something to do of Arrow and the Arrowverse, what it is today. Other than that, the only thing else I want to bring up is I have this wheel, which, where someone helped me. Someone made it for me because I'm in the process of creating a game show called The Showdown, which I will talk about in another episode, another video, and the wheel can exchange categories. I want to try and have a trivia of variety of categories with friends and just have a fun time. I'm a big fan of the Collider and Schmoes Know Ultimate Schmodown. I play the app every once in a while. And theirs is the movie trivia. And I was like, it'd be kind of fun to see how my friends kind of hold their own in trivia with a variety of categories. We did a little test run. It didn't go too well. I do some tweaks and everything to finalize it. And I've learned to have it at no more than 4 competitors. We did it with like 8, kind of just to test it out. And so everyone can have fun with it. It didn't do too well. Some people, I don't think a lot of people enjoyed it. Some said they liked it, but, changed some stuff. Other than that, that's pretty much it. That's all I kind of want to talk about. I just want to talk about myself, some stuff I like, some stuff I don't like, just kind of balance it out. Some stuff I don't like. I don't like the Transformers movies. I'm allergic to seafood. Yeah, it's a tragedy. I know. Put down in the comments what you're allergic to, and how does it affect your day-to-day life. For me and my allergy to seafood, I can't eat at like sports grills because most of the time they fry stuff with they fry their wings or the French fries with seafood, so I can't eat that. At my job, I can't eat anything fried because they fry stuff with seafood. So it's a tragedy. I do have to kind of. It sucks because it's like most of the places we go, I just can't eat sometimes. Fried stuff, at least I can eat other things as long as it's not on the same grill or anything. I do want y'all to put down in the comments, what is your favorite book, movie, your favorite thing that you've gotten collected, and favorite TV show, and I would like to have a conversation in the comments with y'all, kind of, get to know each other, and if you haven't gotten, if you never heard of superpowers and you thought my brief description of it was nice, go online and just look up like the actual description of year one. Superpowers will only have 4 books, which the 4th one comes out February 20th. There will only be four books. There will be spin-offs from what I understand from the author and everything. You can actually read the books online. The way he released the books kind of was he released chapters every week for each of the books. So you can go online and read the book for free. I think Kindle, the books are like $5. But if you want the actual copies of the book, I believe they're only in paperback right now, which are $26 a piece. I do have the first 3 years. I enjoy those books so much, and I cannot wait to read the 4th book. I caved actually and read the prologue online, and it's like 6 chapters for the prologue, and I loved the prologue so much, and it has me so excited for what's to come in year 4. But that's pretty much it. I know I kind of rambled on, and it wasn't planned, or it wasn't really anything. I just kind of wanted to talk, get to know me, get to know the person behind the voice. I will probably have other people on the show, like visual, so you can see what they look like, how they are. Later on, kind of one at a time. Like the first time I do the Arrowverse with Carl, he and I get together, talk about the Arrowverse shows. Been friends since high school. So other than that, that's pretty much it. Thank you for listening, and I hope you all have a great day, and have a good night. Bye.